Hey Darth Eric. No, I haven't quite finished the event. I'm close though, I think. Like, I just have like a couple of missions to complete. Yeah, I have 5 more games to play, which I guess we can do now, right? Got my links and all sent out to everyone. For anyone curious, I'm just running a funny Fiendsmith deck in the, wrong thing to click. Let's edit tick here. Just a funny Fiendsmith deck just because Spiral's like one of the few decks that can just go into Fiendsmith thanks to having a Light Fiend in Archetype, even if it's a very bad one. You know, some people are playing White Dust on, so we can play Spiral Double Agent. I'm waiting for 2 trucks. Well, it's on here. A key song in the channel, I'm sure. It's the song that gets talked about the most, at least. Well, I'm going second. This is combo. It's got droplets, so, you know, it's something. Primite's kind of annoying, but, like, I can potentially, like, quick fix, force their Primite card, droplets. They're playing Roar, too, huh? Interesting. So I can get White Dust on, do the Fiendsmith stuff. Okay, so it's just Fiendsmith. It's just Fiendsmith control, right? It's just Fiendsmith Primite control. Should you be playing Dippity, though? Maybe it doesn't really matter if you don't play the cards that Dippity enables. Send Lacrima, send Engraver, shuffle back, summon, etc. Of course, you normal summon the Ether Dragon, Ether Barrel, Dragon Ether Barrel. That'll get you to Drill Beam. Then the Engraver, the sequence, and sequence into like a Caesar or a Desiree. And they have 3 hand traps almost certainly, which is the... I suppose like the strength of this deck is you can just place a million non-engine. Wait, doesn't Drill Beam require you... reveal 1 Primate card or 1 normal monster in your hand? Or if you control a normal monster... He doesn't have a... He has to have a Primate card in the hand, otherwise you won't do what he's doing here. Shuffle back to the White Dust on. Oh, the Lordly Load puts the guy on the field, that's right. Yeah. They do everything, and then they Lordly Load, and then it's combo, that's right. Okay. That makes more sense. And then set an Imperm or some shit. That'll give them their Beast of Talwar. That's the one they're summoning. Sure, so they play... Yeah, this is the regular control stuff. Agnum Days, summon back Beast of Talwar, I guess. Oh, that's not a bad card to draw. Alright, so I'm going to lead on this. Interesting choice. So now I can droplet, sending this and Drone, because Drone's going to be fine in the graveyard, negating their Caesar and their Agnum Day. And now they'll have like 2 cards in hand that can do anything. Now if they have like an Ash Blossom, I can bait it with Quick Fix. So they're always going to have a response window because this guy can still activate even though he's negated. Cool. That kind of guarantees me combo at that point. So now I can allure Dance. Allure Field. We can do this. Alright, it all works out. I guess I'll put back Last Resort. Now I can go Souls. And they could have Bystials or something here. Which is fine because I have Allure Palace and I can still draw 1 off Souls to get 2 cards in hand. That's what I was expecting, yeah. It's not Baldric, which is good for me. Oh man, I couldn't have asked for a better card to discard. What the hell? I mean, I had this all planned out. I didn't need to get that specifically, but it's obviously very good. I guess maybe I should be playing like level 5 and level 7, just the steal effect would actually be very useful right now. So again, they have these cards they can activate, but they don't actually matter. The 5 and 7 thing has come up more than normal summoning the level 3 has come up, so maybe I really should do that. Because I'd love to just like... Well, no, I don't want to equip this guy, because if this card is sent from the field to graveyard, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that anyhow. The 7 could, like, take his other guys. I wonder what they're waiting on. Like, is there a last card in hand, a hand trap that they haven't used, or? Do this, get Master Plan in the graveyard with the chain block. They almost certainly don't have an Ash Blossom, but you know. I do this because I need to make sure. that if they have a second Bestial, I can beat it. Plenty of spells, obviously. So again, I think every one of these prompts is just Agnum Day triggering. Does not look like another So I actually don't really need assault mission until later if I want to go to like Double Agent or something. So I have a drone and graveyard. I don't think I have a unicorn in this deck, right? So this guy will be able to send something. Yeah, you could draw a Fiendsmith in Paradise next turn. That's pretty funny. They have a way to shuffle their deck? If so, it'd be annoying, but it wouldn't matter. Should go ahead and do this just in case they do have a nib and they're going to wait. I won't activate it yet, but this is just, you know, my quick fix won't be banished, which is like nominally good. Okay, yeah, they see the writing on the wall here. I'm clearly going to be able to kill them. The main thing was I was going to use Engraver plus Requiem to send their Druid Swarm to force them to send my Selene. Then I was just going to make access code and Sleeper and win otherwise. And then I was going to make Caesar, which would insulate me from Nib before I even committed to anything super important. I got a big rock monster. This card is yours. Once per turn, you can chase this card to face down this turn. You can only use these once per turn. This card's flip summon. Shuffle all monsters your opponent controls into the deck. That's very funny. Oh no, my Finks is Finks! No! Well, they'll probably remove my cards. That's something, I guess. It'd be funny if I got to, like, have this card on the field resolve before I, on my turn. I can still summon one level 5 Dragon Rock Monster from your hand or deck in face-down position. Man, I should have put a Guardian Sphinx in my deck. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's very funny. They could just then remove that one, but Are you playing Spiral too? Or is this like something else? Because I just saw a Magician Souls, baby. Please don't send a Dark Magician. No, they sent an Illusion of Chaos. It's just some dumb adventure pile. Aw. Armored Xyz. Yeah, this is just some freaking dumb pile. You see a Magician Souls and get excited. Do you summon Double Agent with Double Helix instead of the second Quick Fix when you're comping going first? Typically, yeah. So if I don't draw any one of an extra Quick Fix, a Double Agent itself, Sleeper, or Super Agent or something, or whatever, I can just make Nightmare Griffin and then go into the Fiendsmith stuff if I need to get my second Quick Fix. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, sure. Get Ghostrick shot. Sure. They're just gonna make a freaking, they're just gonna make a Utopic Draco Future and pass? Is that what's happening here? Might even activate Fiendsmith Saint here, because, like, if that's all I've got, then that's good for me. Oh, they actually are playing Ghostrick stuff. Purrely? What the f- Oh, I've seen- okay, okay. That makes more sense, I guess. I've seen the Ghostrick stuff in Purrely before, so yeah. I don't think this deck has a good out for Purrely, does it? For Noir. I mean, I can beat over it, but getting there is kind of funky. I don't have Agnum Day to even force that. One of the weaknesses of this build, no Agnum Day. We'll check something. Cannot activate their effects. Okay, well. So it's going to be Utopic Draco Future plus Big Purrely. Alright. I'm removing my guy, which is kind of funny. Oh, they can just, they're gonna make one of the Link 2s that can eat it, so yeah. I'm just giving them a fucking guy to eat. Annoying. Yeah, now Beauty can just, once per turn you can blah blah blah, first turn, blah blah blah. Plays Dark Knight Lancer. I think this is just like the Purrely build that was Utopic Draco Future plus Purrely stuff, right? Because they don't have that much room in the extra deck to... Well, they were playing Armored Xyz, so they actually are playing the Lancer stuff, right? Yeah. And one of these guys, one of these cards lets them eat. And what's true, you can try send one other card you control the graveyard, then target one card your opponent controls attached to this card's material. Yeah, so that just gets them more material. They also get to a billion life points. Very fun. Just they whiffed one. That's weird. Sure. I haven't seen Ghostrick Purrely in a while. Like, that was like what, 6 DC Cups ago? This was like a really popular deck. Oh, are they? Nah, they can't Angel of Mission 50k me. That'd be crazy. Can they? Can they Ghostrick FTK me? I don't think so, but. And I put Noir on top of this because it's technically, yeah. This turns into Utopic Draco Future. This guy have Pretty Memory on here. Yep, so he's got a Negate, a Noir. Oh, he's not using the Gatling Dragon? Okay, weird. Wouldn't you want to do Utopic Draco Future? Maybe they don't have Utopic Draco Future, so it's a Negate and a Noir. Alright. Bad draw. Definitely got to lead on this. Because it, like, threatens this stuff. So I can only attack with feed monsters this turn, but I don't think I'm going for the OTK anyhow. I'm just going to clear his board. If I can. So I can't... They have to let me get away with this. Awesome. Now this is affectable. I think I just get another Allure Palace here. So I can discard Lacrima. That'll let me Engraver and force another interaction. I think I'm fucked though. Because like this Allure Queen doesn't really do anything here. Yeah. Downside of Allure Palace is the -1s, obviously, but it did let me get Lacrima in graveyard, which lets me Engraver here. If this is like a Magician Souls, I think I might win this game. Alright, now maybe I can bait them to use this. Maybe they have Red Spiral Resort. They have Red Spiral Resort. Okay, so I think I'm in trouble, because if I had Magician Souls, I'd just win this game, I think. But I don't have Magician Souls. So here's my hope. So Fiendsmith isn't really an option because I don't have enough light fiends in rotation here. I guess I've already got. Well, I'm gonna have a next turn, right? Well, I might want drone. Because if I draw like Super Agent here, then I'm good. So now we're gonna try to draw a card. That can do it if I hit my Super Agent here. Right. If I'd gotten Last Resort... Nah. Alright, so you're a Purrely deck. You've searched out most of your Purrelys. I just gotta call Spell, right? Let's go. Alright, we're there. You don't matter anymore. So I can only attack with Fiend monsters, but that's probably fine. Do I just attack this now? This doesn't have anything that stops you from attacking it, right? You can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effect. Nothing here matters, right? So I can attack this with Nightmare Phoenix and keep going. There's no trap in the graveyard. There's nothing in the graveyard that's going to stop me from attacking. No! I'm fucked! Well, I'm not actually fucked, but I'm like, oh, it's annoying. You know, I didn't have time to go through their graveyard and read everything, but here we are. Okay. Well, there goes my battle phase. I gotta do everything else now. Gotta link this off into something I can link into, so it's gotta be this. With no discard, which is awkward, but here we are. Nightmare Unicorn would be ideal here, if I'm being honest.
Hey, Carter. What are you thinking about?
Corn, maze, maze, maze. May result in being lost in corn.
Maze may or maze may not. Gives you trouble when it's getting too hot.
In a corn maze in the middle of May. Which corn path is the right corn way?
Your kernel is popping. You're in a corn phase. Your days are numbered in the amazing maze maze.
I am paying close attention to every word you say. I'm not carefully delivering.
I don't have any more discards left. Okay, so I guess they realize at this point I'm gonna make Sleeper. I'm gonna equip Last Resort to my double Helix, I guess. It doesn't really matter, and like pop their cards and then clear them with the Access Code Talker, and then their next card doesn't do anything because they won't have a card in hand. All right, so we got there. That attack was obviously a mistake. I didn't need to do that. Ooh. Ooh, a UR. Sweet. A Unity. Woohoo! I love Unity, alright. The Ghostrick renovation is still probably going to give them prompts. Well, they had Beauty, right? Beauty, when it's equipped with Pretty, can monster negate as a quick effect, which was what they had the entire time. Because I always had a monster on the field that wasn't a spiral for them to negate. But yeah. It's good to know the Exes thing. They still don't have to worry about Fool loss here. I'm gonna draw one. Nah, draw two. Please no Veiler. Interesting. I was hoping to draw another fucking monster. That was like the two worst draws of my fucking deck, wasn't it? What's up, Big Blue Gaming? That was legitimately the two only bad draws in my deck. Any monster, any effect that searches a monster. I actually don't want to remove this because that would turn on like imperms and Fuelos. Oh. That's annoying. Like, if I just draw a monster, I win this game, but now I lose because I didn't draw anything. I should have used Preparation of Rites to search Illusion of Chaos, and then I would be in much better shape. That's the thing I need to come to terms with here, that I misplayed because I could have just had a monster in hand to extend myself here. Because I could summon Quick Fix right now, Big Red Master Plan. They've blown their Bestial on Jack Nothing. Yeah, this is just bad play. Don't do what I just did and get greedy and draw two. I don't even know why I did that. I wanted to draw two, and it's like, why would you do that? You have the extender in hand. You just need to activate it. Oh well. Sometimes we make mistakes, so it's good to realize the mistake as you make it. Because like the Fiendsmith stuff would have been great for like baiting out a Bestial, and then I can 1-for-1 in Quick Fix. That was a shame scoop, Big Blue. I do run Lacrima, but that was just a good old shame scoop. This hand's awkward. Well, not really. They can't stop me from discarding, right? Unless it's like the Ghost Ogre on activation. Now then I've got Drone Super Agent. Cool. Okay, cool. I called the Ghost Ogre, I suppose. If they Ash Blossom this, I'll know to get, I know I'm dead. I think I just get a Lure Dance, right? Like, Allure is better than Drone Agent combo. Now we got the discards in hand. You can activate this 3 times. Though this is weaker. It's like an Imperm, because Drone Agent wouldn't get Imperm nearly as easily. It's also weaker to a Bestial. I should have gone for Spiral Resort. Again, I'm not even thinking through what I'm doing. Okay, well, looks like I got lucky, but... Thrice per turn. Very funny. Okay, combo, yeah. Ooh, I get a Fire Darts. I like this card when you have no cards in your hand. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. How close am I? 2 more games? Alright, 2 more games. Barrel Dragon! Alright, so... Gonna lead on this because I have a bunch of cards that work even if I don't resolve this guy. Never mind, does not matter. Spiral if I still uses the alert side? You can. This is for the event, to be fair. in my ranked deck I don't have looks like a Bestial. Ooh, Dominus Impulse. They know I've got Big Red in hand though, so that doesn't really do anything. Now I can just do this. Get a rescue mission to graveyard just to be safe. This plays around a Bestial a lot better. If I'm discarding, I might as well go through the Allure line anyhow. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the problem with like FS in the regular format is the reason I can get away with it in this format is like Appaloosa and Little Niter Band, and I really don't like taking those cards out of my deck in a real format. Also, there's no Closed Moon in this format, so I have more extra deck room to do stuff. Whereas you kind of need to play Closed Moon in Fiendsmith in the regular format. It'd be cool if Closed Moon got banned. Then we could start doing stuff in Spiral specifically with Fiendsmith that other people don't get to do. Because, like, imagine how much more reasonable this deck becomes without Closed Moon. I've got a Chaos and level 3, but no... Huh. No field spells, so their effects don't do anything. I'm getting Mermail comboed? Okay, sure, whatever. If they hand loot me and I draw Magician Souls, maybe I win because I have Rescue Mission in Graveyard, so I kind of want to play this out. Also, if I get Fiendsmith and Paradise in Graveyard, that's very funny because I can send Desiree. I do need card shuffle back to right. Yeah, so I need them to discard both Lacrima and Paradise for this to work, but yeah. This might just be the loner too or whatever, so maybe they don't have the hand loop. Hello, Purrely. There's no Toad in this format, so like, what do they end on? Like Kraken or something? Oh, it banishes. Whoops. Well, no, this isn't the loner, right? The loner doesn't hand loop. It's just Mermail. I didn't realize it banished. That sucks. It's kind of unfair when you think about it. I say playing Spiral. I'm still not going second to do a combo. I can go find 2 trucks just for Darth Derek. Where are you at, 2 trucks? Oh, this gets to my freaking Icarus attack. Very funny. Of course they don't discard Rescue Mission. The Liner doesn't have Moulin Glacier, right? That's the thing. And I guess searching an Icarus attack is pretty good. Honestly, don't even know what they end on besides the hand rips. Neptibus grew up! Twink Death. Alright, so Sprite Elf. And Recursion. Another trap card. This deck is really like a lot like Spiral, isn't it? Completely broken combo. Just plays a bunch of like dumb bricks that enable it. Okay, so this probably beats me, right? This is a face-up negate, a double pop, and I've got 3 cards. Then there's gonna be like a third set because there's Drew Imperm or something. How? They use Mulungatia. There's like 2 hand rip cards in their list, right? Yeah, Isaac. So this guy beats Heavy Storm's kind of funny because like this back row card is actually relevant, but they're just gonna like Abyss Gaios negate my Lacrima here, right? Like, I don't have a way to get to my Spiral stuff, so I'm not really doing anything here, and they got 6 cards in hand. I'm just dead. I don't know why I'm wasting time here. I'm just dead. I don't. If I had Agdam Day, maybe I could do some stuff, but even then, I don't have material. I'm just... hand's bad. Drawing Heavystorm in the abstract is actually good in that matchup because their main interactions are a back row piece that does pop too, but... yeah... I just don't really have anything else. Half-life points. I've drawn Azurin, of course. Ooh, Orchist, okay. This does summon a water monster. That's good for them. So the problematic thing here is I kind of... oh, they're at 4K, though. I could just kill them with, like, 1 sleeper direct attack and a drone activation, so... if I can play, I win. So I just need to play. There's no Little Knight, so they have to like masquerade into Nightmare Unicorn to do anything here. So that's something for me. The question is, are they going to Crescendo or are they going to Dingirsu? Or maybe they can do both. Who knows? So ostensibly, this deck is Dark Locked at this point, right? So it is just Orcus stuff. Orcus can also sometimes access the rank 4 guy that Book of Moons things, which is kind of annoying. So going for Babel into Dingirsu, and they get a free Gatling Dragon for all of this. Reattach Horror. They gotta get Skeletons in rotation, don't they? I guess they can do that on my turn, right? With Masquerena. Weird flex, but okay. So don't summon into the long Girsu zones. 1 set card, sure. Ha, very funny. Sure. Do not summon the long Girsu zones. I made that mistake last time. They didn't even summon Nightmare Mermaid. They don't even get the points for that one. Very sad. Okay. Is that gonna beat me? Maybe. Probably. I actually need this to resolve, kind of. Well, I can always Souls Draw too and see what happens, but... yeah, that sucks. I would have liked this to resolve, but here we are. So, I actually can Lacrima here, but it's not good. Don't have an Ash Blossom too. Okay, it's just Babble, but giving them other prompts, right? So. No Bestials, please. No, why do you have a hand trap too? That's not fair. That's not fair. Stop doing that. Don't put up a board and then hand trap me. If only this was a rescue mission. So I can do this. But it's not good, right? Because I don't have Engraver in rotation. I can equip that. Necroquip doesn't do anything here, so not worth doing. I don't have an Engraver, so I can't even like make Desiree and like threaten stuff. No Spire Girl Misty? Nope, she is unplayable. Might as well. So nothing really does anything here, right? I could go to combat and clear his Dingirsu, but then he's just going to be able to do it again next turn, right? Because he can start shuffling back all this stuff and summoning stuff. Oh, maybe I should have... Maybe my best bet was actually adding Lacrima to hand, and then linking these two off for a Nightmare Phoenix to pop their Babble. Draw a card, and if I'd like draw a Quick Fix or a Spire Resort, I might win. That would have been better. It would get them, you know, they could long Girsu my guy, but... Oh, does that mean they wouldn't be co-linked whenever I don't know how that works. Climb to access code and smack him? Not really. It's only 4,300 damage, right? He's got enough bodies. Because, like, he has Orcust Heart Pouring Graveyard to summon Girsu, and Girsu... Like, I don't have enough Link Monsters, right? I only have one Link Monster for Access Kotaker. I could make two Link Monsters. I could do, like, Nightmare Phoenix and then Access Kotaker. Attempt to pop two. I could pop the Babble and they can't respond, maybe? Maybe they won't realize that they can't respond if I do that. So I'd make Nightmare Phoenix. The thing is, to win with Access Kotalker, I need to pop both their monsters and Babble, because Babble lets them Heart Pour for another body, which would, you know, stop my Access Kotalker from killing. I just don't have enough Link monsters. I could have gone to Link Kuriboh earlier, I guess. That would have given me another Link monster, but you don't. I didn't really want to burn my Link Kuriboh at that point. That still wouldn't be enough pops, right? I guess I can, like, access code Lacrima Burn for 1200, and then attack for 2300, and that's still short. Ah. Oh, I can't attack with Access Kotalker anyhow. I'm under activated Sanct this turn, right? You cannot declare attacks for this turn except Fiend monsters, so that's not even that's not valuable. I just lose. Yeah, we're dead. I can't attack, and they can kill me next turn. Yeah, access code's not a lethal line there because I opened Sanct. It wasn't a lethal line anyhow, even if I didn't activate Sanct. No, Desiree, I have Desiree, but Engraver, I had no access to Engraver. They negated my Lacrima, so I never had Engraver in Graveyard. This is not combo, is it? Might bait some stuff at least. I wish well, Fiendsmith I can go for Nightmare Goblin here, can't I? Not anymore, I can't. Well, I can normal summon this Lacrima. Yeah, this is a bad hand, but what are you gonna do? I am short bodies. This doesn't do anything. I won't have a name for Lacrima here. Because you can only summon one Requiem a turn. Yeah. Yep. Just not enough bodies. Because I could have normal summoned Quick Fix to give me enough bodies to do this, but... Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, screw it. Next game, next game. Drew a bad hand. I realized I had nothing before I did it, but, you know, I was just kind of going through the motions there. Drew too many normal summons. Drew Harpy's Feather Duster going first, which obviously does nothing. Are you kidding me with this shit? Oh! This is combo, isn't it? So Quick Fix would have to resolve. But this does kind of get there. Because I can... So I could Droplets and Master Plan, Big Red Master Plan. Or I can just get drone, droplets send drone. No, I have to get big red. Duh. Glad I thought it through, because that was bad. Never thought this application was going to happen, but here we are. This is a really bad combo, though. I already got a rescue mission, so just do this. Droplets on turn 1, very funny. I can quick fix, discard quick fix here. Get drone, then discard assault mission after that, which is very fun. Oh, don't have nib, you asshole. Damn it, they're gonna have nib. I gotta get this. They definitely got nib, so I'm doing this now. This will actually let me keep going if they let me. Yeah. So this is actually fine for me so far, because I can... I played around nib. You can draw a contract, because I'm going to have pops for that. So I'm going to get another quick fix discard later, so I can use utility wire. I think I just... clear some space here. Okay, I think I just... go into my Fiendsmith stuffs now. Because I have a rescue in graveyard, right? Oh, I don't have a rescue in graveyard, so... I can't get to master plan again, but do I need to? I just want to do my Fiendsmith stuff, right? Okay, I already got Sleeper. I can still get utility wire later. This is in the wrong zone. Caesar's probably best here. Yeah. So I just make Caesar there. I should have summoned that in this zone, though, because I summoned my Nightmare Griffin in the right zone for drawing a card, but it's not relevant because I wasn't going to discard anyhow. I think that's it, right? That's all my games? I don't care about freaking legacy tickets, right? Yep. That's the entire Dice Rally done. The only thing left is a title that I don't care about and tickets I don't care about. So, you know, let's go. I guess let's look at your ranked. I'm not done for the day, so play a little ranked. This is the deck I have been playing in ranked. So it's like it's a Diabelle's Lock, Allure Queen, lots of non-engine with like droplets, thrust. I'm actually going to run a Heavy Storm instead of a Heavy Feather Duster because I do kind of like the idea that I can Heavy Storm my own Rainbow Bridge in combo, which is very fun. And you got your your basic anti-maxi cards. Yeah, this is, and the end board ends on like Trozo into Burn to Floor. It's very funny. We got enough Fiendsmith already, and Fiendsmith is really painful on the extra deck, so. It would be cool if they banned Closed Moon and then Unlimited Engraver or something, because then I could, like, actually play Fiendsmith Spiral. Go in second, alright. Alright, setting cards. I understand. So they bricked and those are like hand traps and stuff. Makes sense. Alright, so we're going to open Spire Resort. Maxi, Fuelos, what you got, buddy? Or concede, that'll do it. Sure. Don't even see me do anything and you concede. If you had nothing, then I do win, but... My plan there was to go Drone Agent so I could pop a back row, then like threaten the other one with Helix, and then if it didn't work, I could Foolish Barrel Goods for Rainbow Bridge to get Allure Queen stuff. You know, stuff like that. Another coin flip loss. 60 card pile. Alright, 60 card versus 60. Oh, this is just Ubel. Boo. Got full Spike comboed. It's been a little bit... I see Sprite every now and then. Usually like with another engine or something. Like I've seen Sprite Life Twin a little bit. I've seen... What else have I seen? I think that's actually... Yeah, I saw Sprite Life Twin recently and that was it. So, God, it's been a while since I played against Ubel. Extra monster, your opponent can attack. Monster that can attack must attack Ubel. Yep, your opponent takes any battle damage you would take from battles involving Ubel, so you take double damage because it reflects. And it's also just a starter. Yep. Alright. Yep. Fuse, contact fuse from the graveyard. So people, I've seen people, oh wow, nothing else? I have seen people claim, seen people claim that link summoning is the most powerful or broken extra deck mechanic. Fucking contact fusing out of the graveyard, contact fusing from the spell trap zone, contact fusing into link 1's functionally the most broken thing links do? Nah. Fusion's the most broken because of contact fusing. Interesting. Well, we're going to lead with this. See if I can draw two. If this is all they have, then they might have Bestials, especially in a Fiendsmith and Blue Eyes format. I'm gonna draw one here because I have the Blur Palace in hand. I might want the discards. Sick. Okay. Go ahead and get a Spire Resort. I think I'm gonna blind fire the Super Agent. Well, now I know I'm blind firing the Super Agent. Oh. That's probably fine for me, right? I mean, they've used Ghost Ogre already. I'm gonna do this just to, like, just in case. They do have a response here. I guess you don't really do anything. All right, so I want to resolve my Allure Queen. So I guess I go Nightmare. I guess I go Little Knight, right? Little Knight that back row. Hopefully it's not called by the grave. I don't care about killing them. If I can end on my board, they lose. Please don't be called by. Imperm. Okay, we are good to go, everybody. It is game over, I think. Yeah, I just like... I can get rid of this. Now, they've used Ghost Ogre, so like an Ash Blossom doesn't beat this. They have like a Sharvar in hand, but they would have activated if they did, right? So it'd be in the graveyard I'm not paying attention to? I don't think so. You know what would be good here? I need to actually just change the deck to include level 5 and level 7 because it is coming up again that I would like to have level 7's effect. No Bistio, please. DD Crow, no! Yeah, I lose, I guess. They had Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre and DD Crow are both incredibly good against Spiral. During your main phase, you can destroy one dark monster. Yeah. Should have put him in defense mode too. Doesn't matter, right? They had fucking DD Crow, Ghost Ogre. That's just really good against Spiral in general. They didn't put up much of a board, but they had Imperm, DD Crow, Ghost Ogre, which is why they didn't put up much of a board. And then 2 interactions on top of that. I wish I had a rainbow a rescue mission in hand. That'd be sick here. I wanna skip my battle phase. All right, gotta attack. I should have put in defense mode, obviously. You should put stuff in defense mode against you, Bell. Oh, yeah, never mind. I think I knew they had that too, right? So, oh, I was so close. Fucking DD Crow, man. It's hard to play around DD Crow, but here we are. If I was going first, I'd win that game, even through, right? Well, no, I did draw an extra card, but it didn't really do much. I keep drawing this idiot. Please, no Ash Blossom, thank you. Looks like a Maxi or a Fuelos or something. Put back the Azuroon, obviously, because I search it. You want to chain this because you don't want to draw your freaking eagle or whatever. Get Alert Palace, that's your best card that extends through everything. Interesting. If they had an imperm, they would have used it by now, right? Yeah. Might we use this Lure Palace just as a spell? Yeah, I will. It's kind of funny. I have to discard this rescue mission to extend again. Yeah, I have to do this, which is funny, but, you know. Well, I don't have to. There's, like, ways you can get the big red in rotation, but it's not efficient. And that's plenty of spells now, right? Because I've got Big Red, this is a spell, and this is a spell. Looks like my opponent's got jack shit. That's good for me. Might as well do this now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because I could have used that allure as like a for my Chorozo. Maybe I don't think it matters. I really Purrely drew a bunch of my search targets, which is funny. Alright, assault mission and drone. You can draw a spell card. Seems good for me. I mean, those cards. Yeah, just give him a spell card. Alright, now we do this part. Get your good friend Burfamid on the field. I could have summoned to the zone and get a special summon, but I don't have anything to special summon in my hand that can't already special summon, so... Guess I could have summoned it and then droned it back, but that seems bad. Now, Rescue Mission Back Master Plan. Then we can quick fix discard. Go into my good friend Link Krivos, then I can Chorozo. I messed this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm one card short because I drew all of my missions and big reds and stuff. I should have one more card to discard, but I don't. Because I have to use a Link monster here. Normally I would use Link Kuriboh. I guess what I can do is just not have Little Knight on my end board, which is fine. Because that represents one more Appaloosa negate. Now I've got Rescue Mission for another spell negate, so it's like this is in full more negates than I would have gotten otherwise. If I didn't draw so many of my search targets, it would have been fine, but I did, so here we are. Oh, I could have droned back Super Agent. and discarded him for a quick fix and done it. Didn't think about that. Oh well. Alright, so now we just do this. Yeah, Punk struggles against Appaloosa a lot of the time. I should just go ahead and activate this Azurin, to be honest. It's like they can't Dark Ruler to me under Diabels, so... I don't care if he adds a trap card to his hand, right? Yeah. Oh, I do, because it'll burn one of my Diabell's effects. Typhon. And the concession button. Really bad in the sleeper because you just pop it, but you know. The Baron's such like an ancillary addition to this board too. There we go. I mean, yeah, go first against Punk, beat them, go figure. It's kind of wild that Punk's still getting support, like, 2 years later. Where's my non-super double agent support for Spiral, Konami? I saw that Orcus League 1. Give me a League 1. I deserve it. Alright, this would be a great hand going first, obviously, but here we are. Link 1 Spiral, yeah, right? Imagine if Spiral had a Link 1 that searched the field spell. Drone would be combo. It's called Normal Summon Quick Fix? Nah. That's not... All that does is make Little Knight, or Verte, or Fiendsmith combo. Ooh. Labyrinth, obviously. Interesting. set 4, then activate Tract. That's wild, but sure. So this is Fiendsmith, Labyrinth. Just cram some Fiendsmith cards in a Labyrinth deck and call it a day. Because you got the sleeves in your setting 4, so I have to imagine it's either that or it's just Fiendsmith Control, and they just drew like Imperms and Dominuses and stuff, and they decided to set them. Or called by, obviously. And an extra trip, normal summon, yeah. Spiral Triple Agent. Spiral Agent. Good old Fiendsmith combo. Now I will make Sequence. Or Nick. No reason to make Necrook up here, right? Yeah, so I will make Sequence. Then I will summon back Engraver. And then I will make Caesar. Bayrock Misty into being like 1. Yeah, that'd be nice. Just for her to like be relevant or show up in the deck at all. Spiral Femme Fatale. Oh, they're going Desiree. Interesting. So I assume this is just like Labyrinth running some Fiendsmith cards to get a free Omni Negate out of Desiree. Okay. My hand is very redundant, so if they like start throwing ladies at me, okay, nothing. Alright. I don't have to worry about Ash Blossom, obviously. Do have to worry about Dominus stuff, though. Oh no, it's welcome. They just did it during the main phase. Alright, sure. Well, I guess this does kind of hurt me, because now if they hit my souls, that sucks. If they hit my Allure Dance, that kind of sucks. If they hit my Rainbow Bridge, it's hilarious. So obviously the worst card in my hand right now is Preparation of Rites, because I can't 1-for-1 with it. I put it in the Anima Zone too, which is really bad foresight, but obviously I don't run Anima. Do this now, because if I don't, they can Desiree for 2, and I'd rather... Maybe I should have activated Allure Dance first, but I want Allure Dance to resolve, so I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, they've wasted their Desiree. That's great for me. Don't even need to resolve this now. I can see if Allure Dance resolves. Solemn Judgment. Cool. This doesn't matter because they can't activate it this turn, right? So. There could be like a Daruma. That's like the last thing I would worry about. Or they're gonna IDP my master plan. That's interesting. So I should go into Link Kariba to play around. I should have done that from the beginning. I should have gone to Link Kariba to play around IDP. Well, they're going for this now, so they're not like getting a card that lets them activate the trap right now. So I don't care if they pop Big Red because then I can 1-for-1 for the other one. Or another quick fix. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, sure. Of course they hit it. Obviously, I would have preferred them hit my other cards, but... I just get a Spiral Resort here, right? Because, like, I don't have enough... I'm not going to have enough cards in hand when this is all said and done for a lure. I want to go into Nightmare Phoenix, so I just get Spiral Resort, yeah. Let's see if they lose their prompts when I do this. Nope, still got their prompt. So it's not an IDP. Oh. That's fine, yeah. Now I just get Super Agent 1-for-1 for Drone and we win. Also, like, I can do this. Thank you, Link Karibo effect. I can just get another quick fix and go for Master Plan immediately. Yeah, that's the play here. Get my other Big Red. Always play 2 Big Red. I've regretted it so many times. Show me your deck if you can. Yeah, I'll try to remember right after this. And now I'm just gonna like kill them with kill them with like a direct sleeper attack, so I don't have to worry about Desiree here. Don't even need to resolve that. You get Assault Mission, so I can get Drone on the field, then summon Sleeper, and we're good to go. But No worries at this point. Nothing in their graveyard. They can't possibly win. I feel like Lab could actually be a really bad matchup if they know what they're doing, because like they can wait for your Helix and then like shuffle their deck on your turn very easily, which can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. Yep, I'm playing with Allure too, and it kind of won me this game. Kind of, I mean, it forced a negate, which is kind of like what you want the cards to do anyhow. You can draw a bad card. Surprised they're still in this game. It's over. It's very over. You know, make an Appaloosa, let them know it's over, I guess. Discard a rescue mission. Do this just to be safe here. I use Solemn Judgment, so I don't have to, you know, worry about anything else. Just attack directly with Sleeper, win the game. There we go. Saves me a little time on, like, you know, clicking things with access code talker and all that jazz. Ooh. Doing okay. So here's the deck I'm running. It's just Spiral with the Allure engine, and then a lot of like enablers pushed into it. So you know, I'm running this Thrust talents setup, because if you're going second, like you can Thrust for, you know, for talents, or for like Heavy Storm, which is like a fun combo with Rainbow Bridge, because you can pop your own Rainbow Bridge turn 1 if you need to. So it's kind of like a better Harpy's Feather Storm or Harpy's Feather Duster. Also, if your opponent like Bystials you or something, and you have Thrust in your hand, you can Thrust for Foolish Burial Goods, send Rainbow Bridge, go into a Allure combo, and Allure combo will let you play through a Bystial that way. And the main inboard is Baron de Fleur, Diabels, Sleeper, Azuroon, Little Knight, Appaloosa. Like, this is the basic idea. And I just threw like a second talent in here just as, you know, I had room. You could put a cross out here, that wouldn't be too unreasonable, stuff like that. I just like drawing Thrust and talents together sometimes, so I can Thrust for something else. Another fun thing you can do with Thrust is if you have Souls and your opponent like Ash Blossoms your Spire Resort or something, you can Thrust and set Rainbow Bridge, then send Rainbow Bridge with Souls to get another Field Spell Search, which is like kind of fun. This deck would be a lot better if Terraforming were legal, if Set Rotation were legal, obviously. But, you know, we gotta live in a world where they're not. Hi, can you open a room? I'm playing on a... Oh, geez, this is a wonky hand. Now, if this was Feather Duster, it would be worse. I could set this in Heavy Storm, so maybe that'll come up this turn. But if they have negates, it won't come up. That's kind of like the downside, right? If they have negates, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not playing like in a room or anything. This hand is obviously god-awful. I drew like a bunch of cards I just do not want to draw. So ties that bind, gets their 2 silent guys on the field. When your opponent activates a spell card while you control, yeah, this just spell negate, which just beats me. Oh, hello. So I wonder what you are. So what I can do is thrust now. And that'll probably get a negation. No? Okay, that's fine by me, I guess. I can just get 1 for 1 here? Oh, this is rough, because, like, if they have, like, an imperm... I mean... Because if I set and then rainbow... God, I wish I had 1 more play, because then this would be way easier. Because, like, what I'm afraid of is they have, like, an Ash Blossom in hand. That's going to crush me. Because I could get Preparation of Rites and go all for that. Would that play through a spell negate? Gets me a draw, and it might bait an imperm. I'm going to try this. So I think that's better than 1 for 1 right now. If they have a draw, I just lose. Yeah. They have something they can activate at any time, though. Which is interesting. They have an Ash Blossom. I was never playing through it. I think they should have Ash Blossom Thrust, obviously. Alright, so I need Master Plan in the deck. Because I need to be able to alert Queen into the other Master Plan. And I want to send a Master Plan with Magician Souls. I should have Heavy Storm once, like, the first, actually, here. Because, like, this is a Call by the Grave I just lose. That was a bad play on my part. Yeah, I should have Heavy Storm first. But if it's a Call by the Grave, they can just, like, do this. They can, like, negate it and then still Call by the Grave me, so, like, I'm kind of screwed either way. What I'm trying to say is I'm very screwed. Oh, I know they searched that, right? That's fine. And this negates it, doesn't destroy, right? Oh, it negates the activation, though. While you... Oh! Alright, so now they have to negate this or they don't get their negate anymore because they have to control Shining Sarcophagus. Alright, so now I lose to an Ash Blossom. This plays through a Bestial better, I guess, because I get 3 bodies on the field and I can Selene afterwards. Yeah. Wonder what they have that they can activate. The reason I kept Last Resort in my hand this long is so I can normal summon and go into Selene. Wonder what they have. There's no way if they have an Ash Blossom, this is what they Ash Blossom. Okay, I was about to say. Ain't no way. So I've not normal summoned yet. I know I can't destroy this with Nightmare Phoenix, I just want the discard. Oh. But I need to leave a Spellcaster on the field for Selene, so... Yeah. I know! Don't criticize me for doing this. I just need to discard and I don't want to use Nightmare Goblin. I know this looks like I don't know what I can't read, but I can read. I know you can't destroy this with monster effects. I just want to do this. I don't think it's Nibiru because they could have Nibiru. They had this prompt before Nibiru was online. Now just make Appaloosa. I think I made the right choice on Thrust for preparation of rights there. This guy's taking a lot of time on my turn to not do anything. Alright, so now I can just... Appaloosa. This will insulate me against a lot of stuff. What's the deal, Plastic Kunai? Why are you taking so long on my turn? Are they trying to time me out by, like, stop, because their turns don't take very long, and they can, like, waste a lot of time on my turn because they have nothing in hand? Like, throw me off of my sequencing here or something? I don't know. Oh, that's what they had this whole time. During opponent's turn, you control something, you can special this card. This card's trying. Okay. While you control something card, this card can also your opponent monster cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. You can these cards you can only use each of the following effects. So yeah, we just Appaloosa this and they can't get it. I can attack directly with Sleeper. Just gotta focus on making sure I win in the time frame here. Sure, dude. I just gotta win in time now. Don't even need to do this. Give myself a targeting immune access code talker. Oh, I didn't even know that card existed. I didn't know about that card. I'm gonna lose because I didn't read card because time take turn. I timed out. Fuck me. That's a bad feeling because I should win that game. It took me too long to come up with my play with thrust and stuff. Going second is so hard sometimes when you don't know exactly how your turn's gonna play out. Because I can Little Knight that card. I can Little Knight that card and then triple drone my sleeper. I could have skipped all of the access code stuff, banish that card, triple drone my sleeper, and still win. Ah. You didn't know about the silent stuff? I know, I've seen the card before. I just didn't think about the battle phase ending effect because it doesn't come up very often. I should have won that game though. I could drone my sleeper 3 times with all those rescue missions, and Little Knight the battle phase ending card and win. I could have just done that. Ah. Well, I've drawn a droplet, but I don't have enough monsters to send because I need this Allure Queen for my Allure Palace. Awkward. I guess that is one of the weaknesses of this version of the deck is my droplet sends. I'm not playing a lot of monsters like I used to. Blue Eyes is the best deck now. Blue Eyes is not the best deck. It's like the 5th best deck, if that. Punk is better. Pure Fiendsmith Control Brews are better. Snake Eyes is better. Azamina is better. It's just popular. It's by far the most popular deck now, but it's not the best deck. Imagine if Snake Eyes had to play 2 bad traps and 2 more Flamberge, like, I don't know, Flamberges that do nothing, and it's just not that good. I'm not even sure it's better than, like, the best Adamantipator brews. For me is the best because it's Blue Eyes, right? Like, I'm sure you thought Chaos Max was a good card too. It's not the best deck. It's not even close. If you were gonna go to a tournament with actual stakes, like, you know, win $1 billion to win one Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel tournament, would you take Blue Eyes? I wouldn't. I'd probably take Snake Eye Fiendsmith. But if you like the deck, that's all that matters. Like, I like Spiral. I know it's not the best deck, but I play it because I like it. I dislike Blue Eyes just because it's all I saw for a whole month, and it was very boring. It's maybe the most linear deck of all time. It has like one play line, and it does the same play line every time. Bringing Spiral. If $1 billion were on the line, Alarion, I'd be playing in Snake Eye Fiendsmith. As much as I love Spiral, I don't think it's ever been the best deck in the format, except maybe there's maybe like one format there where it might have been. Illusion of Chaos was a good draw. Now I send back a droplets. Droplets and Alert Palace is kind of awkward here, but if they pop this, I could droplet send 2. I think I have to droplet send 2 here. I have to send a monster, so. Now the question is, I mean, Alert Palace doesn't do anything, right? So, I mean, Souls doesn't do anything by itself here, so I have to go for Alert Palace. That could just be these cards. I do lose to a hand trap, yeah, okay, I lose, yeah. That is one of the awkward things about droplets. If I didn't draw the Chaos Alert Queen, I don't know, it depends, but I'm just dead. Obviously a winning hand there would have had like a Rescue Mission or a Rainbow Bridge to send, which would then combo me on top of the cards I had in hand. Fiendsmith doesn't do what Spiral does, Alarin. Not even close. What Fiendsmith does is be very, very self-sufficient, right? It doesn't do what Spiral does, even in the slightest. Alert Dance would have been a good draw that game, yeah. Maybe I should have activated Alert if I knew. So I didn't know it was Primite, right? Because they never searched it, they just said it. I thought it was an Imperm or a Call by the Grave. If I knew it was a Call by the Grave, maybe I should have led on the, or an Imperm. Maybe I should have led on the Alert Palace, and that would have baited. No, I'd have to have the read it was Drill Beam to want to activate Alert Palace there and save Resort. Yeah, that doesn't seem realistic. And now I'm getting hand looped. Oh no, this is just not getting hand looped. I'm getting floodgated. All right. Gonna draw 3 cards along the way. I think you Ash Blossom this guy. Please don't have a call by. They have a Maxi, don't they? They could activate it at any point. I really need to change my Alert Queens out because I'm gonna regret it again, right? Because I'm gonna have potentially a Lure Dance set up here, or an Allure set up here where a 7 would answer out their board, maybe. If they get to the guy that makes me discard every time I do anything, though, I'm probably still gonna lose. Because like I have to activate 3 monster effects through the Alert Queen line to trigger that. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters in the graveyard. Does that mean I can't trigger too? I forget. Yeah, they just had Lancia still. Once per chain, if your opponent special summons a monster, so I have to special summon first, so. This is like a quick effect pop, right? Yes, the important thing is it stops my missions, but it doesn't stop my master plan. That's how that works, but... Sure, dude. Yeah, they've drawn a bunch of cards here. They probably got a maxi or something. So I have to try to kill them. If they have the Ice Jade skill drain, that's going to be really obnoxious for me. Yeah, this guy's just Floodgate Turbo, huh? Admittedly, I'm also Floodgate Turbo, but... You can activate this effect. The face-up monster you control cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effects. Ooh, nifty. Maxi. Not be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effects. There he is. There's the boy. I knew it was him too. I've been... So... What I can do is I can... Talents take... Thrust for goods. Yeah. Alright, so now you cannot be destroyed by your opponents for... Yeah, then those negate. Alright, so now I have thrust for goods. Draw two here? Nah. Oh, you're still talking about when they were, Once again, I'd love to be able to snatch their monster with level 7, so yeah. I'm changing that right after this, because it has come up way more often than normal summoning this girl. So I have to lethal them. Oh no, they get a draw because of Maxi, that's right. So I just fucking lose? Oh my god, yeah, I just fucking lose because of Maxi. God damn it. So, if that was the case, what's my better play there? No, I'm under Maxi, dude. I'm always... If I go for Souls with Preparation of Rites, do I win? I take their guy. I can't destroy by battle, so no. Yeah. He's always going to pop a thing. If I go for Souls and summon Souls, then they pop immediately. Doesn't work. I could have gone for Spiral Resort, searched Master Plan, summoned Master Plan with Assault Mission. Then they pop their own guy or my Spiral Resort, which doesn't do anything. And then I can normal summon the Cobalt Eagle. But then I've already used my Assault Mission, so I can't go for a Quick Fix anymore. Nah, it doesn't work either. Oh, this is an awkward hand. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this deck sucks. Please no heavy storm or harpies feather duster. Sure. If I drop with this, do I just win? Oh, what's this do? Oh, Tayate, okay. Like, Droplet's never gonna have a... They have something they can activate, so I think they have like a shark cannon in hand or something. They might have a Widow Anchor too. Just keep them off of engage, right? What are they gonna do? Cool. So how does Ray work exactly? If a Ling monster you control is destroyed by a battle or leaves the field, and this negates the summon so it never hits the field. Oh my god, that triggers their fucking... Alright, I gotta do this now before they fucking draw an Ash Blossom. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. That counts as a monster effect, too. I've already used their normal summon, but they could get linkage here. Fuck you, dude! No way I'm getting fucking owned by this for keeping them off of engage. They go talents thrust into engage. There's no fucking way this is happening to me. I don't have any monsters, so they can't activate it. Thank God. Whew. Unbelievable sequence of events here. So definitely had a Shark Cannon or a Widow Anchor. That's probably like an extra Sky Striker in hand or something if they can't set it. Or like a card that doesn't do anything. I went for Spy Resort there because Spy Resort's way better against Striker. Because like if they have freaking Widow Anchor, it just wrecks them. Do I have any monsters in the graveyard? No, so they can activate this entirely independently. So I'm gonna grab Super Agent here because I need him to start popping stuff. I know this is an engage, so I don't have to worry about that. We're gonna 1-for-1 for Drone here. This also could just be a hand trap, like the Ash Blossom I thought they were gonna draw. Yeah, give him a fucking Widow Anchor, I guess. I really don't want to draw a Feather Duster. I guess this is Shark Cannon. Oh, linkage, okay. That's fine. Same difference, really. That's something they could activate at any time, too. Yeah. That's fine. So I don't know the top of their deck anymore, which is kind of problematic, I guess. If Scotch Monster, an opponent's monster in the extra monster zone is destroyed by battle or lose field because of your card effect. Yeah. So that doesn't matter. I just need to kind of tear them apart, really, at this point. Can they activate anything at this point? If the Shark Cannon, I want to use this now. Yes! That does not stop Double Helix from working, I believe. It does not. Okay, cool. It could be a hand trap on top, so I need to go through this sequence of events to confirm my double helix effect. Yeah, you can draw a thrust, I don't care. Well, Sky Striker's always been a really good matchup for Spiral, so it's gonna be nice to end the stream on a win, because it's probably gonna be my last game of the day. I only really wanted to finish up the Dice Rally stuff and play a little bit until... Now, technically, they can activate stuff here, but it does not matter. I can start doing master plan nonsense with Celine and then Nightmare Phoenix and all that good jazz. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about time on this one because the playlines were a little straightforward. Do this so they can't ray. Now they can trigger ray effect, which I don't care about. Access code, pop, lethal, all that good jazz. Alright. Alright, well I didn't really make much progress there, just kind of like 50-50 my way through, getting max seed and stuff. But yeah, this is the deck. I don't think Spiral's going to be like in a really good position until Yummy comes out, then we get like a really good engine that combos the Spiral. But until then, this is the Alert Queen stuff, which is really funny. I was really excited about it because it's like something I came up with. So like, if you ever see anyone using Chaos Alert Queen to summon big spellcasters, that was my thing. I started it first. Anyhow, that's all for today, everybody. Probably be back maybe Monday or Tuesday.